Namaste, friends. We're here today to show you some positive movement skills that you can adopt in your daily routines, and we hope it brings some happiness to your day. We're going to start out by reading a book that talks about a dinosaur that starts his day off a little bit wrong, and then we're going to show you a method that we would use to correct it. So it says, Dragon Gets By. Dragon sees the day. One warm, sunny morning, Dragon woke up and yawned. He was very groggy. And whenever Dragon woke up groggy, he did everything wrong. First, he read an egg and fried the morning newspaper. Oh no. Then he buttered his tea and sipped a cup of toast. Finally, Dragon opened the door to see the day, but Dragon did not see the sun. He did not see the trees or the hills or the flowers or the sky. He saw only shadows. It must still be nighttime, said Dragon. Where is he looking? He's in his closet. He chose the wrong door. So he went back to bed. And he's sleeping upside down in his bed. He had a very bad start to his morning. So when Dragon first got up, he went right downstairs and started his day. And instead of starting the morning with some affirmations and some movement, he may have been able to correct his day and get off on a better foot. So we're going to show you how we start our morning to make sure that we start off and have a good day for the whole day. Our yogi Maddie and myself will instruct you on how we start our day.
All right, so actually you're right. Starting at the top of your mat, coming into what's called mountain pose. Your feet are about shoulder width apart. Roll the shoulders down your spine. Lift the chin. Take a big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last one, big breath in. And a big breath out. Beautiful. From here, you can bring those hands to heart center. Again, big breath in. Exhale, coming into your chair. Keep the chin up. Big breath in. Out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Wonderful. Big breath in. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands. Step back into your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Now on your next inhale, bend both knees, look forward, step leap or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan back up. Exhale, hands to right center. Beautiful. Spread those feet out again. Big breath in. Big breath out. Beautiful. This time, take a big breath in. Exhale, come into that chair again. Keep the chin up. Squeeze the belly. Big breath in. Big breath out. This time, take that big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands. Step back into your high plank. For chaturanga, put those knees down if you need to. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. On your next inhale, bend both knees. Look forward. Step leaper, hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last round. Spread those feet a little bit. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Exhale, chair. Breathe in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands. Step back into your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. On your next inhale, bend both knees. Look forward. Step leaper, hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Keeping those hands at heart center. Set your intention for your day. On your next inhale, bring those arms up and around. Exhale, hands come to heart center. This time, inhale, peace. And exhale, worry.
Unlike dragon, our day is not going to start confused, and we aren't going to have a grumpy day because we're setting the tone for our day by our movements. And one extra movement we can do is the dragon posture to connect to our dragon book. And the dragon is on the floor pose.
So if you step back into your lunge and bring your back leg onto your mat or your floor, you're going to uncurl the back toes. Then adjust your front leg as needed, but you're coming all the way forward. So as you get in this position, you may need to adjust and move as you get comfortable or uncomfortable. Now keeping the same hand and leg together, and the opposite arm comes back. Lift the chin, deep breath into the nose. As you exhale, see if you can get deeper into dragon. This is really challenging those hips. On every exhale, see what you can do. Beautiful, one more breath. Beautiful, now bringing your hand forward, then slowly adjusting your weight back. And you can uncurl the back toe, push back up into that lunge. Now step the back foot forward, shake it out if you feel a little rough. Now opposite leg, come back into that lunge. Bring the back leg down to your mat. Uncurl those toes, adjust your front foot as needed, and slowly push forward, coming into dragon. Same hand stays on the leg, opposite arm comes back behind you. On every exhale, see if you can challenge yourself a little bit more. One more breath. Beautiful. Unwind that arm. Come back into that square. Uncurl the back toes. Push all the way up. Back foot comes back up to meet the front. And wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Nice job, Maddie. We're going to introduce you to a postures game that we like to play that associates positive language and positive personal qualities with the postures that we can do on our mats. So I'm going to say a positive quality. I'm going to write it on the board. And then we're going to take turns, and we have a minute to think about what posture we would like to do to represent that quality. So the first posture I am going to challenge Madison to do is uniqueness. Or unique. How would you form your body in a posture that represents being unique?
Let's try star pose. So coming into your plank, you're nice, a lever. And then adjusting your weight to a side plank and lifting the top leg. If this is too challenging, you can bring the bottom leg down and then lift.
Nice. Yeah, I guess the stars in the sky are all unique. So I guess that's a good representation of a posture that could be associated with the word unique. Nice work.
Your turn.
My turn. Think of a word.
So my word, let me think. You must create a pose thinking of the word nurturing.
So I believe that the cow pose is a very nurturing, cow posture is a very nurturing posture because a cow is very willing to give its milk, and the cow also gets relief from being able to give the milk out because I visited a farm, and they said that the cows actually need to release the milk. So nurturing is nurturing to oneself and to others for good health and wellness. That would be cow. So with cow, I drop my belly, I push my shoulders back, and I put my head back. And I breathe in and out.
Beautiful.
All right. I challenge you to, a good word. So I feel like since you're my daughter and you have done a good job of growing up and becoming independent, I feel like you should be able to come up with a word that represents being independent.
Do any of you have cats? They've got quite the personality, right? They're pretty independent, if I shall say so myself. So for today's independence, I'm going to show you how to do cat. So similarly to cow, you are in your tabletop. However, now this time, you round the spine. So you pull the belly in, pull the shoulder blades away from each other, and you bring your chin to your chest.
Lovely. Nice work.
All right, you're up, lady. So, I don't know if any of you have met my mom on a scary level, but she's pretty fierce. So now she has to create a pose to show the word fierce.
Fierce.
Fierce, I-E, F-I-E.
Mm-hmm. All right. I am going to choose the warrior posture. So one leg bent going forward. Some of the postures I get confused, so I'll have my guru here who can fix me if I, so I have my, good,
Your
turn my
body,
hips.
yeah. But that's warrior 2. Are you doing warrior 2?
I'm going to do warrior 2.
Okay.
Yep.
Face that way. Beautiful.
Yes.
So just make sure you pull your belly in tight. You want your bum to be under your body. Yeah, there you go.
And because I like to be balanced, I'm going to do both sides.
Awesome. I love warrior.
It's one of my favorites.
Oh,
I like that one. It reminds me of being able to be fierce and overcome those challenges. All right, your turn. What should I get her with? Something that she has worked on over the years to grow her as she became independent and had to work with others. She also had to be flexible with her thinking. So what posture could you think of that represents the word flexible? Or being able to compromise. Compromise with your thinking. So it's not just flexible with your body, it's flexible with your thinking and in your mind. But the posture that would.
so I would say that cobra is probably a good representation of this. So cobra, you actually bring your whole body onto your mat, and you have your hands by your sides, and you just lift the upper part of your body using your triceps or the muscles behind your arms on the back side. So doing this is based off cobra. Cobra's a snake and they're nice and slithery.
I made my word look flexible too. I'll squeeze it.
Ooh! Beautiful.
Nice. So I hope you're trying these along with us so we can walk through them at the end. We'll look at our word wall and the postures that we did and we can go over them one more time. Oh, it's my turn.
It is your turn. Oops, she missed. All right, lady. So, especially at a time like this, we need to be very resourceful with the things that are accessible or we're able to get, especially with everything going on right now. So your word is resourceful.
Okay. So I take my foot, bring it in, push it, find my stability, and then if I want to bloom, put my hands up. Nice. I love that pose. Sometimes there's more stability on one foot than the other, so use this one. If I tried to do it on the other side, I may not be as stable. I might, because I feel good today, pretty good. My pants are loose, but sometimes it's okay if you feel unstable on one side, a little more stable on one side than the other. Give these postures a try. All right, next word. I think you have the best quality of being humble. I think being humble is representative of being caring and respectful and that sense of having a pure heart and a pure mind. So what is a posture that you could show that represents being humble?
So for being humble, I would say child's pose. So child's pose, you bring your knees a little bit further than hip width apart, bring your hands onto your mat, and push your weight back into your hips and relax. Taking some breath. And if this is really uncomfortable, you can try man's child's pose, which is when your knees are together. You rest your body on top of your legs and bring your hands behind you.
Nice. Fun. All right, a couple more. We'll do a few more. You can think of different ones at home, different language, different characteristics that might be unique to your families or your culture even. But these are some of the ones that were just, words that we try to think of that are positive and we like to say to ourselves each day. I like to wake up saying that I'm fierce and I'm resourceful and unique and independent, nurturing. These are the things I like to invite into myself.
Good. So now, speaking of all that, you need to figure out a pose for being focused.
Focused. This is a good one for education, especially for when we're trying to, do our learning, and one that we need to center our bodies and bring everything inside of us together and work together. And I would say one of the most focused postures I can think of is the eagle. And the eagles are very focused when they're flying around. They're a very good representative of being focused on their prey and when they're flying. And this is a kind of difficult posture for me, but I'm going to give it a go. We wrap our foot around, and then takes a lot of balance, so it takes a lot of focus. Wrapped around.
Can you nest? Yeah. Nesting is when you curl forward in this pose. It's very challenging.
Hard to not tip forward. Sometimes I'm going to try one more time to do.
Focus on your breath.
Whoop. Nope.
Calm mind. Beautiful.
Still lasted a little. Okay,
Can be
one
tough.
I need to work on.
Absolutely.
All right. I think with all the things going on, a word that comes to my mind is that we need to be open-minded and considerate of other people's feelings and thoughts. Can you think of a posture that represents being open-minded?
So something I think of with open-minded is called cactus. So with cactus, you can do it standing, but I'm going to show you in chair. So taking a big breath in, you bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, the arms come out to your sides. And then you push back into that chair, keeping the chin up. Squeeze those shoulder blades.
Even just that pose itself is like inviting. Like, please talk to me. Please tell me something. I love that posture.
Me too. All right, it's your turn. Can you think of something that has to do with staying balanced? So it's really easy to get super overwhelmed. Is there a posture you think of that's like balancing?
First of all, I feel like you've given me a lot of balancing poses.
I know.
I must have needed that today. She must have sensed it inside of me that I needed a lot of balancing today, rebalancing or centering, so that I can stay focused in doing the things that we do. Today being Wednesday, we're just trying to get over the middle of the week blues, and this was a great opportunity to do some balancing exercises for me to stay positive and focused going forward. A challenging pose that definitely challenges balance would be sunbird. So we're in table, and then we balance, bringing one arm straight up, and then the opposite leg straight back, and then bring those down and alternate, bringing the opposite hand and leg. If you want to challenge yourself a little further with sunbird too, bringing the arm out and then bringing the knee and the elbow in and out also challenges that balance because you're coming in. squeezing your abdominal muscles together and then stretching all the way out. Sometimes you can get a little off balance when you're doing that, so it's a nice way to really work the center of our bodies to keep it balanced. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wow, we've done 10. So I think that's good for today. We'll do one challenge pose to see if you guys can overcome our challenge. So we'd love to hear from you if you can do our challenge pose. You can write to us in the comments or email me, nstomer@wareham.k12.ma.us. Chappie wants to play with us. Most of our Deacon's Care kids know Chappie. And he often likes to do yoga with us and hang out in the living room to do our posture challenges. Whoop, he'll go get it. So our posture challenge for you today is for if you're a very beginner, we're going to start with the tripod. And if you're able to do the tripod already, then you can try to go into crow and turn it into a tripod. So we'll start on our mats. Madison, we'll do the front view and I'll do the side view.
Want me to explain?
Sure.
All right, so taking your hands, placing them on your mat. You want your head to be in front of your hands. You don't want them all to be lined up. So the top of your head goes down onto your mat. Then you're going to come up on your toes. So push those knees up off the ground and walk your feet in close until your knees hit your elbows. Once those knees hit those elbows, see if you can just lift one foot at a time. If you can, see if you can bring both up and bring those toes together. Crow is kind of similar because it's basically a tripod but with your head off your mat. Definitely a balance pose.
So for crow, you're going to do the same movement, but balance. Feet up and head up.
Yep, so you keep those hands about shoulder width apart. Walk those feet nice and close to your hands until you can reach the backs of your arms. Then slowly bring your weight onto your arms, 1 foot at a time. I have a long sleeve on today. I don't know if this is going to work, but pull the core in, keep the chin up, and lift those feet. Oh yeah, Miss Dahmer's got it. Me, not so much.
Ooh. Alright, so those are our challenges for today. I hope you enjoyed our game and our sun salutation lesson. And we look forward to having another session with you later on in the week. Namaste.
Oh, namaste. And peace.